Hi, my name is Michelle Briceno, registered dietitian with the Healthy Lifestyle Center. Today we're going to be talking about fat. So fat is one of the 3 macronutrients found in our foods. So those 3 macronutrients include carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So what are fats? Are they important? Do we need them? How much do we need them? We're going to talk about all those things containing fats. So what are they? They're a macronutrient and they do have a purpose in our body other than storage. So one of the first things fats are is that when we eat too many carbohydrates or we eat too much food, any of that extra will be converted into fat for storage for emergency calorie use. So that's the first thing. But fat actually has really good needs in our body as well, and they're important in smaller doses. The first thing is hormone production. So we need fat in order to produce testosterone or estrogen. So we need it for that. There are different types of vitamins, also known as fat-soluble vitamins, so A, D, which is very deficient in our population, E, and K. So those vitamins need fat in order to be absorbed. And also for insulation. So you need it for insulation on your nerves and your organs and your brain and very important parts of your body. So fat is a very important need. But only 20 to 35% of the calories we eat per day need to come from fat sources. So it's a very small amount. We don't need to eat a whole lot. We also want to be aware that fat, out of all of our macronutrients, is the highest calorie amount. So if you weighed 1 gram of fat on a scale, it contains 9 calories. If you weighed 1 gram of protein or carbs, it's only 4 calories. And alcohol is 7 calories. So fat has the most calories per gram of weight. So for example, if you have 1 tablespoon of butter or oil, which is the equivalent of your thumb, that's a tablespoon, there are 120 calories in that 1 tablespoon. It's not very big and it's very significant in calories versus, let's say, strawberries. In order to have the same amount of calories of strawberries compared to that butter or oil, you would need 2 to almost 3 cups of strawberries in order to equal the same amount of calories. So certain foods give you a lot more volume than others, but fat is one of those that we watch. So why is that significant? Number 1, heart disease is very big in South Louisiana, so that's something that we watch, and that comes from the types of fats we eat. Weight is also a big issue, and we do eat a lot of fat here in Louisiana, and we want to make sure that we are watching those excess calories. So what are the different kinds of fats? Have you heard that there are heart healthy, heart harming ones? There are 3 major groupings of fats. So the first one is considered unsaturated fats, and those are things that come from plants. And those include things like oil and avocado, nuts, seeds, fish, avocados, olives. Those are going to be your heart healthy ones. Now remember, they still are high in calories, but they're better for our heart. The next group is considered saturated fats, and those are going to be from animal sources and also what we call tropical sources. So those are going to be things such as meat, seafood, eggs, and dairy. So the fat found in dairy is considered saturated fat. Tropical oils such as coconut, palm, and kernel oil are commonly found in a lot of foods. Those are also considered heart-harming fats. The last big category is known as trans fats or tropical oils. So that falls into that category again. Trans fats are the one food item that is not naturally found in nature, and they are man-made. They are from fried foods, baked goods. It could be things like chips and cookies and cakes, candies and pies, stick margarine. Those are sources of trans fats. Our body does not know what to do with that, and it increases the risk of heart disease. So we want to make sure we're eating a lot less of those food items compared to any of the others. So not only is fat good for our body, but it can also be very harmful for our body in very, very small amounts. So we do want to make sure that if we're eating foods, it's a lot less fried. We're watching the amount of butter and animal type of fats that we're consuming. Make sure we're eating the lean sources of meat so that we're not getting fat there. And that way we are creating lower calorie but heart healthy types of diets.